What's up, fellow weather nerds? I'm Douglas Schumacher, one of the 3 new junior officers of the UW-Madison American Meteorological Society chapter. I know that, especially as an underclassman, it can be difficult to feel like you have a say in our organization. My goal today is to share some of the highlights along my journey to this point in the field. My story starts in the days even before elementary school, and every step along the way has opened new doors. I've gone from learning the basics to hosting the weather on local TV. We all have a different trajectory, but I have no doubt that you'll relate to some of my anecdotes. We're all one in the weather community, and that's what makes it so great. I, along with the officer team, want to create an environment that is warm, welcoming, and inclusive to all students interested in meteorology. So let's start at the beginning. According to former AMS President Dr. Marshall Shepard, surveys show that future meteorologists, on average, identify their interest in weather in 3rd grade. I would suspect that a survey of this room would yield pretty similar results. And yeah, I'm one of those that brings the average way down. Some of my earliest memories involve my curiosity with the weather, and it's no surprise why. My father is a broadcast meteorologist, and between the frequent visits to the TV station and the mornings before kindergarten sitting at his side in his home weather office, it's really no wonder that I became fascinated with the weather at an early age. And luckily for me, my fascination with the atmosphere throughout my schooling hasn't waned. I can remember reading surface maps, looking up the NWS forecast, and even building weather graphics during my time in elementary school. To this day, I have an assignment from kindergarten hanging on my bedroom wall. The teacher asked us what we want to do when we got older, and my response naturally was be a meteorologist, albeit with some pretty terrible spelling. Another story from the time that I like to tell is when I accidentally recorded over an audio file on my dad's desktop computer, and that audio file was accidentally sent to the local radio station and played before anyone else realized the error. My kindergarten teacher that morning greeted me at school by saying, "Douglas, I heard you on the radio." It took me quite a few years to put all the puzzle pieces together. More recently, in the fall of 2016, I was very excited to start my college experience. AMS is the first student organization that I joined, and it's the one that means the most to me. The other student organization that I partake in, Badger Broadcast Television, gives me a platform to produce twice weekly weather forecast videos. This is an opportunity that I'd like to extend to some of you, and I'll be telling you more about it at our next meeting. Through my experiences so far in these organizations, I was able to land an internship last summer at WAOW-TV in Wausau. By the end of August, they let me host 2 11 a.m. shows, which was a lot of fun. I'm always happy to discuss my experiences and give advice. The AOS program here is nationally recognized, but the thing is that the nature of our field requires so many prerequisite classes before you actually get to learning about the things you're interested in, the weather. Becoming more familiar with myself, the rest of the officer team, and your fellow AMS members is both a benefit and a lifeline. Knowing each other's stories, as I told mine today, is a really great starting point. To conclude, the officer team and I would love for you to reach out to us at any time with general event ideas or questions. Our email address is ams@aos.wisc.edu. If you'd like to watch my forecast videos, make sure to like the Badger Broadcast Television Facebook page. Personally, you can find my little corner of the weather community on my Twitter @Dougashoe. Thanks for being a member of AMS, and see you at the next meeting.